Hi Libra, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your December reading. Can't believe we're in December or almost at December already. It's shocking. This year has just flown past. Now, as usual, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. Now, you will find all the other placements in the playlist, so feel free to check those out at any point on my page. Right, let's get into this, Spirit. Can we get some cards for Libra for what's going to go on in December for them? What's going on for Libra in December? That's too many cards, Spirit. What's going on for Libra in December? Thank you for giving me two. Beautiful. Okay. So your overall energy, we've got the Hermit. So find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. You are potentially, or your overall energy is suggesting that you may potentially be doing some inner soul searching, possibly spending a little bit of time on your own as well over the Christmas holiday. This is also Virgo energy, so it could be that you are interacting with a Virgo throughout the month of December, possibly somebody that you may be looking up to or you may be mentoring. But yeah, it does look as though you were doing a little bit of soul searching going through the month. Now, this could be just energy at the start of the month. It's just overall energy. So it could be just a running theme throughout December, or it could just be affecting you right at the beginning. Now, at the beginning of the month, though, we do have the Princess of Winter at the start. So information that can help you, but which may be also difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. So potentially you may be finding out some information at the start of the month. You could find that somebody has been looking you up, finding out some information about you. Somebody may be giving you some information. But when they are saying it, they're telling you it in a kind way, but it's not very tactful. It could be a little bit childlike as well with the way that they communicate it across. It's like when you've got kids around and they just come out with something that could be how do I put it? Sometimes they say things that could be really insulting, but they don't know that because they're so innocent and so young. And it could just be that something's just blurted out, not realising that it's hurtful. But it's not intended to be hurtful. It's meant to be kind and truthful, but it can hurt, if that makes sense. It's not meant in any harsh kind of way with this Princess of Winter, but sometimes it just gets misconstrued a little bit. But to me, she's very much looking to learn information about things. She's a big nosy person. Nosy neighbour, maybe, for some of you. I've got nosy neighbour coming into my head from somewhere. But yeah, it could be very much maybe you're being a nosy neighbour. Maybe somebody's being a nosy neighbour on you. It could even be that you've got people that are just keeping an eye on you. Maybe you've got like an ex-partner or friends, family members, just watching things that you may be in on, or looking at your social media potentially, learning information about you, seeing what you're up to. Could be that you're doing that for other people. Let's get some clarification of that. I have a feeling that it could be people looking upon you if you're gone into hermit mode and you're isolating potentially. You might be having people checking up on you, making sure that you're okay. But if you're not communicating with anyone, the best way they can do it is to potentially check your social media. And let's get some clarification on this. Okay. So we have a 10 of Wands in the reverse. So whatever this is related to, whether it's you learning something or somebody learning about you, or even you finding some information out, we've got a 10 of Wands. So that's telling me that you're ready to put down some sort of big burden that you've been carrying around, because you're feeling like it's going to overload you if you're not careful. You're ready to just chuck in the towel and give it away at this time. We have a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the burden could have something to do with this 9 of Pentacles. When she's in the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, she's like losing her money kind of thing, losing her abundance. She still gets it in really easily, but she loses it really easily too. So she's not quite as stable, and she's not quite as abundant as she'd like to be, because maybe she's got a bit of debt, maybe she's got a spending habit, and it's suggesting that, you know, whatever it has become a bit of a burden, so it's ready to be thrown away. It could even be a person that you could be seeing as being this 9 of Pentacles. Now, it can also suggest a bit of wild behaviour, somebody that likes to party as well, not quite so calm and collected as a normal 9 of Pentacles. And we have a 4 of Cups. So it's finally seeing what's in front of you. So this suggests to me that it's very much you actually learning some information so that you can put some burden down. You're finally seeing what's in front of you. You know what it is that you want, and you don't want to miss out on any opportunities. So very much trying to move yourself forward. Now, the challenge that we have coming in for you, we have unity. This would normally be the Hierophant in the normal tarot. So we've got do the right thing for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So potentially having faith in the universe could be a bit of a challenge. If you are in a relationship, this could also symbolize a higher level of commitment, and that higher level of commitment could be a bit of a challenge. Spirituality itself could be a little bit of a challenge for you at this point in time. Let's get some clarification on that. Now, the Unity card can also symbolize, again, some sort of mentor, somebody that you look up to, potentially. So maybe you've got a mentor where this is suggesting that you could potentially be a mentor. I mean, it does say on there, find or be a mentor at the beginning of the card. So it could be that you're looking for a mentor, you could find one, it could be just a bit challenging for you. Now, I think it's more to do with romance, to be completely honest. We have a 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups here is very much symbolising that very much happily ever after kind of energy, the happy family, lots of emotional fulfilment, having everything that you could possibly want, you know, kids, the house, and everything like that. Something that a very high level of commitment would symbolise. So if this is coming out as a challenge, it could be that you are challenged with getting this. You may already have it, or retaining this could be a bit of a challenge. Maybe you're in conflict with a particular person and that is causing you some sort of challenge. Now, part of that challenge could be to do with this lovely King of Pentacles. Now, this King of Pentacles, again, it's the same kind of earth energy that comes out with that 9 of Pentacles. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Now, the King of Pentacles is somebody that's very skillful at work. He's very similar to the 9 of Pentacles when she's in the upright, but is very much the boss, not just somebody that's very skilled and good at the work. So the King of Pentacles is somebody that is very generous and giving as well. He's also very skilled. He's very analytical. He is a great businessman. Obviously could be a woman. Gender is fluid within tarot, so swap them around as you feel fit. It is just personality traits. But the King of Pentacles is also very stable and provides stability. So this could very well be what the challenge could be, is if somebody's acting wild and there isn't really much stability there, the challenge could be regaining that stability to have that happiness and bring it back within that high level of commitment. It could be maybe somebody's turned their back on One of you may have left if you were in a high level of commitment, and that could be what could be causing the issue. It could be that you've lost faith that you'll have this Ten of Cups and this stability. We also have a Seven of Wands in the reverse. Now, this is suggesting to me that there has been some sort of conflict where you may have been standing up for yourself a lot. This is walking away from that conflict, walking away from having to keep defending yourself all the time. So there could have been some sort of conflict within a relationship, and you may now be walking away from it. And that could be what you are finding as a big challenge within the month of December. If that is the case, I am very sorry that you may be going through that. But it is looking as though it is something that potentially you may need, something that you were finding out truths about, and it is something that you may be carrying around as a giant burden for you. Now, if you do manage to get through this challenge, we do have a Nine of Spring as your outcome. Protect the fruits of your labour, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, and environmental conservation. So very much defending yourself, very much keeping your guards up, protecting what you've got, not trying to let yourself get any hurt any further. It's very much the wounded warrior energy with the Nine of Spring, trying to conserve all your bits of, all the bit of peace that you've got left, trying to hold on to everything that you've got left as well, trying to keep yourself as stable as possible. So potentially you may have a few challenges coming up towards the end of the month that could have something to do with money, finances, partnership. Let's get some clarification of that Nine of Spring. Okay, so we've got an Ace of Swords. So you're going to be learning something. I've just had these two exact cards for Gemini in their outcome as well. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So I don't know what's going on, whether it's something to do with air energies. But if you do have Gemini in your chart, I would recommend checking that video out, because they had exactly the same cards come out in exactly the same place. But yeah, so very much learning some sort of truth, potentially cutting somebody out, and you're going to be getting a new start of some sort of emotional fulfillment, potentially learning what you feel is going to be emotionally fulfilling, learning information about yourself. It could be that somebody is coming to give you some information. You could be getting a message from someone, some sort of clarity, some sort of apology that is going to bring you emotional fulfillment as well. Now, whatever it's coming with a Justice card. So it is a decision that is being made fairly and justly based on all of the information. And it's a decision that you're going to be quite happy with, because it's a fairly made decision. So whatever it is, whatever this Nine of Spring is doing, it is something where you are going to have that emotional fulfillment. Yes, you may be keeping your guard up, but you will have, that emotional fulfillment. You will have a fair judgment made. It could even be that you're making a fair decision while you're keeping your guard up, but it might just be a fair decision to keep your guard up, but you're going to try to let your emotions out a little bit more, after learning this truth of whatever it is that you're getting a message of. Right, let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle, and we'll get you a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle as well, to see what other messages Spirit has got for you. So not all doom and gloom. It was looking like it, I'm not going to lie. But at least you've got a nice new start coming in, and you've got some clarity and truths coming in too, which look as though they are needed. And there's at least emotional fulfillment. So it may feel like you're having to be guarded, but you have got emotional fulfillment coming in. Right, let's get you some clarification. And you're not going to be missing out on it. You've got that Four of Cups in the reverse at the beginning, not missing out on any opportunities. And you've got that new opportunity at the end. And you're making sure you don't miss out on it. Right, thank you. Okay, so you've got Wolf, Pathfinder. So release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. That's that Hermit card, you know, that mentor. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Lovely. Let's get this Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. Okay, so you've got empower yourself. I don't know what kind of fish that is. If you know what kind of fish that is, please put a comment in the comments. I'd love to know what that is. I want to say it's a swordfish because it's got a really big nose, but I could be really wrong. Right, so empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be strong, to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. So very much telling you to be strong with whatever is coming your way. You are more than capable of handling it and you will get through it. I almost said tuna into your power at the beginning of that card as well. How sad's that? Such a bad pun. It's not even a tuna. Pretty sure it's not a tuna anyway. Right, if you did enjoy your reading today, Libra, don't forget to hit your thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, press that subscription button. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck through December. I hope you have a lot of success going through that challenge. It does look as though it might be a little bit of a hard one, but I'm wishing you all the luck and hoping you, or sending you lots of love and light and hoping you get through it well. Good luck and thank you for joining me.